You are now entering a test for sound response in background. Say again, this is once again a test for Papa Doc 444 Gaming. This is only a test. Yo, good afternoon, folks, and thank you for welcoming back myself into your lives once again. Yeah, I'm number 444, care of your local guard knight. Papa Doc is on the deck and ready to do a little playing today. I got a little bit more of a background experiment going on. You know, I got to reset some things for the delivery of my playlist because I can't quite have everything grouped where I'd like it, and that's quite all right. This is a slow pace of things, folks. There's an importance to keeping steps in life small and goals small, because if the ladder rungs are too high, you're never going to reach the next one. So the point is, develop it, do it, take it slowly, whatever you got to do, have fun with it, and by all means, go into a few random lobbies if you're going to do this streaming thing, so you can thicken that skin a little bit. Because let me tell you, woo-hoo-hoo, I caught a little bit of hell this last weekend, and it wasn't too good. I did not like the fact of anything other than people trying to piss on a bowl of Cheerios where all I want to do is have fun. And the easiest thing when you're confronted by those types of situations is to just get the heck on out of there and hit the escape button. Yes, folks, that's how I deal with hate. I just get on the slate and move on down. Everybody hear me on the sound as I roll out of town. Yes, rolling out of town is the best thing to do when confronted by that such love that they want to give you. If they're haters, that's quite all right. But I really have the awesome report to give you. I come across way more positive people than I do people who are upset. So it's all good, you know. But as of 3,000 plus, man, that's right around 3,000 random lobbies in all these many months, many hours late in the night getting cussed at, you know, it was worth it. It's the development of what I need to do to come through. And I need to work my butt off. And sometimes you got to get mud on your shoes, you know. Don't worry about it. It's a farm thing. You're going to step in mud. And just think of it as the mud when you come across that. If you're starting this streamer thing, my advice to you is start recording and, you know, record them, get them broadcast, and see what the response is. Folks, I'm up to 57 subscribers, or 56. I have no idea how that happened. No, I'm joking. I know exactly how it happened. I came out here, I took some abuse, and I decided to play with a bunch of different people, and some people liked what I delivered, some people don't like what I deliver, but it's quite all right. I'm here for everybody. And right now, I'm just rocking my way through some materials. And this is primarily a sound test, folks, but it is a Wednesday. And the weather of west coast of Michigan is looking to be 76 degrees, possibly dropping in the next few hours with a cold front coming in out of the northwest across Lake Michigan, delivering all of us on the west coast of Michigan an interesting weather pattern for the day. Possible thunderstorms in the next 3 to 5 hours anywhere in this line all the way up to the bridge, folks. Yes, pretty well in Michigan. If you live here, you're going to see some rain today, or on the other coast of Wisconsin. Expect to see some thunderstorms down by the Chicago area today also. Yes, that's brought to you by a little bit of Funtown. If you're in the mid-northwestern country of the United States, expect to see a bunch of really bad weather, folks. That's coming in our way directly upon us in a moment. So if you don't want to get rained on, be sure you grab something for that. Why do I do a weather report? Well, it passes the times. It keeps my commentator voice rolling, and it's the Fortnite Island and my channel, and I choose to do it because it's fun. And if I expand myself and get things going, it'll be a daily thing. I'm passing the time, folks. That's what we're here to do. And throw down hints of how we stay alive a little bit longer than maybe we should have in Fortnite. And in the background is provided for just a little bit of music of something to say, hey, if there's a small moment of dead air, it'll pick me up as I roll on my way through the day. And that is what it's all about, folks. I'm trying to create an environment, many different videos shot, many small bricks in the compendium of what can be recorded, what has been recorded, and what shall be recorded. It's a beautiful thing. I have a wonderful time with everything I do here on the island with you wonderful people watching me, taking time to check out the videos. Now, I want to just stress things. I'm the beginner Fortnite player. I'm the player that is here to help the beginners, the ones that don't play much. And you see what I'm doing? I'm collecting all these materials. Now check it out. I got to resituate the headphones. Sorry if that caused any interference. I want to just simply state one thing. If you want to win more at Fortnite, you must. This isn't a choice. What I'm about to tell you is sage advice. You must learn how to build. That's it. You can win at Fortnite without building skills. Yes, you can. Can you win at Fortnite on a large level of championship player level to force some of these people that are really good into a position of actual confrontation? If you want to play at that level, you're going to have to know how to build, folks. It's a hard lesson I learned that caused me a lot of frustration. Every time I'd come across a confrontation and someone would throw up that tower, boom, put me down. You know, I could never chop it down fast enough. So, that's just a little bit of beginning advice. Your care of Papa Doc 444, hoping to make everyone's game in Fortnite a little bit better than previously. I have a good time, folks. It's wonderful for me to be here and to have an opportunity to share some times with you. As I always do, thank you so very much to the 57 or so subscribers that are rocking and checking me out. I appreciate you subscribing. It doesn't cost you a dime. And when you check out that compendium of videos I got going now, I think I'm closing in on somewhere like 67 or 70 videos. I'm working real hard for you, folks. You deserve the best, you know, and I'm trying to deliver that to you. I want to make this fun for everybody involved because it's Fortnite and it's my page. And if I do things right, I'll be here in a moment. I won't be gone in a few months. Your response to me, every time a new subscriber pops, it tells me to keep going. Don't give up. There is no retreat, no surrender. All right, but there is a confrontation brewing. So let's handle that in the fashion of ways I love to. No, we're going to give you a little bit of my Fragalicious. Yes, Best Doggy 83, I give you your GG. Thank you for being my first opponent of the day and facing me in a grand fashion. And that, folks, is where that higher advantage comes in. And I got me an explosive kill out of that. So I'm feeling pretty positive about that situation. And I'm sure that's drawn some attention from somebody around the way, but say, hey, what are we going to do? We're going to keep on moving through. Yes, that's what is exactly going to happen. Going to get out of that little bit of a fire pit I just created and make sure that I'm not hearing anybody in here. And folks, this is always worth it to go around and scrape up what I just burned down. I do have that storm line approaching, but I'm just going to go over here and grab a very valuable component. That shield is so very precious to my survival. Hey, I'm just sharing some fun times with you. I'm happy to be here on a Wednesday with everybody, and I certainly do enjoy your company, and I cannot thank you enough for allowing me to pass through your environment, your compendium. It's your palace that I am now entertaining you in on your device. And I hope I'm doing a good job. The video cycles watched is closing in ever so rapidly on 1,000 watches. Now, I do have this to ask, and I do this in a lot of my videos. Sound like I'm repeating myself, but there's a business to all of this, and I just have to follow the business lines and follow those who've inspired me and keep moving forward, folks. All of the streamers that I watched all of these months to come do what I'm doing for you, it took a while. That's a lot of data you got to take in. And take it in, I did. And they stress it. Subscribe, like. Most importantly, when you watch those videos, it's so cool to get a count of a cycle watched, but it's very important to me as the up-and-coming wannabe, the person with ambitions and dreams, that I get those, likes. If you're watching the video, that's fantastic. And in many ways, some of you really do like what you just watched. You just never report that you liked it. And that's important for my survival. So, yeah, there's the shameless promotion of it. But, folks, there's a business to it. Am I seeking revenue out of this? You better believe it. I'm an honest kind of person, and if I can eventually get hooked up in a situation where people want to support the programming that I am providing, then why shouldn't I get compensated like all of the other folks out there? And to all the streamers out there making it big, I gotta tell you this right now. Listen, rock on, tear it up, throw down. I don't care what you make. It's none of my damn business what you make. And I never ask you because that's rude. All I know is I want to do what you do. And I want to be as good as you folks. I'm trying. I'm out here doing it. I'm talking to a microphone into dead air with no one around me. Anybody witnessing me from a distance in a glass vision would, if they didn't know what I was up to, they would for sure know that they were witnessing a crazy person. I got to tell you that, folks. It's just, it's fun. I'm having a great time. This is so cool. I get to use that commentator voice brought to you about by 20 years of very, very hard work. And the announcer commentator capabilities is going to bring me the delivery of a top 10 here for you today, folks, and I really hope to turn that in. As I talk to you about the whole game of Fortnite and why I do what I do, that's why. I'm chasing something here. And if I can put together enough subscribers, well, by gosh, if I'm providing entertainment that gives people an opportunity to come to YouTube and catch a couple commercials and promos, and then this will turn into sponsorship one day, and I get those right companies behind me, and then everything can start to flourish, and then I can do something. Yes, folks, I've got dreams and aspirations of a wannabe nature, but you know what? That's quite all right. Folks, I'm going to use a tactic I sometimes use, the space in between spaces. Some of you call it camping, and that's quite all right. Whatever the term is, here we sit. We're going to see if we can't catch that 10th place just hanging back, listening to some of that background music I got provided for you for some very, very old stuff. Yes, folks, the music I've got in the kicking background is older than most of you, but that's quite all right. Hey, I got called old a couple times again this weekend, and that's quite all right, too. I certainly do sound old, and I can even sound a little older if you wish. It's just an old man passing through time. A voice processor never needed when one is trained with their voice to be different people. At any time, you can be anybody you want to be. You can step in with a little bit of attitude. And yes, folks, down here at the Coliseum tonight is a beautiful confrontation, a war of the Titans indeed. Come on down to the LA Coliseum and enjoy the fight night of the ages. Yes, folks, it is just vocal impressionism at its best, and it's me having a good time and kicking it in the world of Fortnite. I was invited. Many people that I've spoke to in all of those random lobbies said I had something and that I should pursue something. And now we've got someone on our coordinate. Pursue what I did. To the folks like Red Eye Blazed, thank you so much. Many people, many people gave great advice to number 444 and told me to get my game on and do it up. And I did. You know, as soon as I catch this top 10, we're going to roll out. If the storm doesn't push me before that, okay, that conversation should definitely give me that top 10. Achieved through the level of camping a little bit today, hitting in a bush that number 444 so wonderfully is having a good time doing. It's given me an opportunity to talk to you folks. It's a great Wednesday. Hey, top 10, check it out. As I witnessed and as I proved to you, I moved out, and we're going to move out after we get up here and roll out. It's great to be with you. I'm having such a great time, and thank you for allowing somebody with a microphone and a little bit of a past concerning broadcasting a chance. You're watching me. I can't thank you folks enough. It just makes me feel absolutely wonderful. To know that I have such support. And I will continue to provide better programming for you. As expeditiously as possible. I believe we've got a gunfight at the float. At the drop, actually. indeed. And that is one tango down. That gives 2 eliminations for Papa Doc 444. And it's going to be his wisdom to head to the drop and clean it up, folks. Yes, he's got a heck of a good advantage rolling here. Looks like there's a gold weapon up ahead, and I'm definitely going for it. Indeed, M1 Garan in the gold and feeling good. And we might as well add on the expansion of the network of let's try to stay alive as long as possible. Changing that material up to a little bit of a brick build, we're going to try to get ourselves fortified here into a position of possibly giving you a commentated dub on a Wednesday. This absolutely could not have been anticipated by Papa Doc 444 because he realizes the kind of competition that I've got going here. But you know what, folks? This is absolutely fun. Come on. I'm talking to a freaking nothing but an air bubble right now. There's nobody in the studio. It's just me and the dogs. Having a great time, rocking and rolling, and we're showing and going. This is fantastic. I'm working on that 4th place right now. I've got a little bit of an advantage here in some situation. Oh, no. Okay, we're going to have to make our way to the other side of the drop, folks. And we're going to mysteriously just cut our way through here nice and easy like. Okay, that's absolutely wonderful. Now, we must shut them down. All right, they're shut down. They're going to have to do a little cut work to get through there. Might as well collect some materials. Yes, my wonderful Fortnite family and friends, I thank you so very much for being here with me. I thank you so very much for the subscriptions. I pre-thank you for all the likes you folks are going to give me in the future here. We're going to grow together. I'm going to get to know you. You're going to get to know me. Folks, I'm closing in. I'm in 3rd place. I've given you a top 10 for the day. It's a beautiful video. And by gosh, by gee willikers, I sure as heck want to blow it up and give you this dub right now. But who knows what's out there? Who knows what I've got to face? But it's time to rock and roll and get in this place. You know what? I've got a weapon here. I got a 40mm howitzer that is just begging to be used. All right. There's a little bit of trouble in telling everybody what's going on, folks. We're going to let it rip here and just have some fun. All right, Papa Doc's going to throw up a quick build here and a possible defense for trouble. And yeah, oh no! And I didn't heal and I didn't give you the dub, but I got you a beautiful 2nd place. That was a fantastic first video of the day. And to our opponent, thank you very much for having a great run with me. That was super fantastic. Honestly, folks, what was I thinking with the boat? It doesn't matter. It's Fortnite. Anything can happen, and I delivered a 2nd place close to that dub. I feel really doggone good about it. Yo, folks, this is Papa Doc 444 in a great sound experiment for the studio potential of things to come. Signing off. Video number 1 on the mark.